What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of All Things Super. I am one of your hosts, Spotter, and I am joined by Mr. VIP Frankie Washington. How are you doing today, sir?
I am infinitely awesome, sir. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I like how when you said that you looked up towards the light and it was like shining right there in your glasses. It was very cinematic.
Well, that's the type of I do.
If you're listening to this, you gotta watch the video. You gotta. It's just the little things. You gotta catch it in video form in order to be able to see these things.
Because again, this show is not scripted, so everything you get live. And they call
recorded.
Puppy Love.
We're not at the live part yet.
It's live right now. What are you talking about?
But they're not getting it live because they're not watching us as we record it right now.
It's live for them.
It's live for us. It's not live for them.
You're so selfish. You're just so selfish. Why don't you make it live for them?
They got to pay to play.
Woo! Boy, welcome to the show.
If you don't know what this is All Things Super, where every week we take a piece of superpowered movie, TV, even trailers. We watch them, we react to them, we break them down, we review them, and we answer the question, is it super?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it? All right.
We don't know, but we will find out. But if you like that, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can be notified when we have new episodes that go out. If you want the audio version of the podcast, just search for All Things Super on any of your favorite major podcast streaming platforms. And if you want to join in on a conversation, just tweet at us. That's all you got to do. Just tweet at us at ATSuperPod.
And we like reading the comments. I don't even know if y'all knew that. I'm just letting y'all know that.
If you don't know, now you know.
Now you learn something with a Z in it.
Something?
It's learns.
Learns something.
Something with a Z in it. If you really learns something, you would know there's no Z in it.
But this episode, we are reviewing or reacting to the brand new trailer that just dropped for Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm so excited about it. It'll try to just all come out at once. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The final film of the Guardians.
Gamora. What? That should have been the title. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Search for Gamora. Are we not looking for Gamora anymore?
We are, but I don't know if that's going to be the main focus of the
special. We didn't need, we brought Gamora in like there was one throwaway line. I thought we were looking for it. We were out here buying nowhere.
We're going to talk about that later, but that raised a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions.
Spoiler warning to those who are not fans of the show, because golly. You know what? Here's a real spoiler warning. In 2023, we're going into with no more spoiler warnings. You're just going to get it. So
there you go. You heard it here first. All Things Super exclusive. No more spoiler warnings in 2023. You click on the video, you get what you get.
You got it. Then you can't take it back. Oh man, they spoiled it for me. You wasn't gonna watch it anyway. You know you wasn't gonna watch it. Oh, he spoiled. I was gonna watch it till he spoiled it for me. Yeah, okay.
It's been 8 years and you still haven't watched Ant-Man yet.
We're taking the fandom back, okay? The spoiler warning nonsense. Just watch it, and then you will know what happened.
There you go.
I want some Gamora.
But this is the final film of the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. This is the last one.
Yeah, it's the last iteration of the Guardians that we know. If you want to get realistic about it, we know contract negotiations has ended for Mr. Dave Bautista. So I know he probably won't continue on after this. Plus, you guys are asking for a lot of Dave, a lot of shirtless scenes. I'm pretty sure the man wants to enjoy food again. So, I can understand this, the realist aspect of it, and who's going to remain is more of the questions because it's no secret that we're getting into Rocket's origin story with the villain being the what's his name? What's his name?
Jesus Christ. It's on the tip of my tongue. Uh,
Yeah, clearly he wouldn't like us for getting his name,
no,
but
of course not.
while Spider looks it up, I'm going to distract you guys with
You're not doing a
see
very good
that.
job.
No, I rarely do. He's not. I keep thinking of the collector. That's why I keep. And it's not the
No, not the
collector.
collector.
He is the. And all these Rick and Morty villain names keep jumping into my mind.
The high
Miss
evolutionary.
the High Evolutionary. Yes. Okay, so go back and like cut all that other stuff out and just go to the High Evolutionary. We're live. We're making edits live. So the High Evolutionary is going to play a huge part into this backstory. Guess what? I don't think the High Evolutionary is going to die either. I think he's going to clearly survive, and we're going to be looking at the fallout of what's going on with the High Evolutionary, and maybe Phase 5. He's more likely the villain to a lot more stuff that's going on because Marvel is clearly getting to the point that they're starting to establish these villains and not kill them off and have them pop up later again like true MCU fashion. Guardians, Volume 3, The Search for Gamora. It literally writes itself.
But let's take a look at
Even
this
though,
trailer and see what we got.
even though they're not looking, they're out here buying nowhere.
We'll see.
We were gone for quite a while.
Wow, it's a nice new ship, right?
Next.
Yeah.
He stands now,
Still need to
like
start.
Nick Fury.
Hello.
We're official now.
Peace.
I don't trust this alien kid. Oh wow, Drax! Wow. So much for that piece.
I was not expecting that.
Gunn.
Don't forget where we came from.
Oh God.
Yeah, clearly we're doing a Rocket origin,
Have been running
which is understandable.
our whole lives.
There she was. Wait a minute, who's dead right there?
It looked like they were carrying Peter.
Ew. Here we go. Are they back in
They
jail?
reunite at some point.
We'll all fly away together. One last time.
Oh wow.
To the forever. That beautiful.
What is happening?
Bro. Oh, I got Adam Warlock.
Yeah,
Groot
that's a
came
badass
strapped.
scene. As he should. Normally it's Rocket that's strapped.
We'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Oh
He's gonna
my
kill
God.
Somebody's gonna get killed. Drax is gonna destroy someone.
Oh man.
Yes, yes to the new ship. Yes to the new ship. It's huge.
They're the official
And
Guardians of the
new
Galaxy now.
uniforms. That's crazy. The world building right here with the alien planet, and Drax and his welcome rituals.
Oh my God. I was not expecting that.
Wait a
That's
minute.
So funny.
Let's unpack this for real quick. We're looking
Okay.
at a world with alien human hybrids. or alien or mutations. How are we classifying these animalistic
Yeah, it looks like
bats,
alien humans because
bunnies,
yeah, bats, bunnies, pandas, like
pandas,
that, cats. There's some kind of bird right here, and this looks
birdman,
like
and
what are those things called?
one of those
Marmosets, I
mouses?
think.
That sounds racistly wrong. Speciously wrong. There you go.
Specious.
Well, I don't.
Uh,
Well, it's a species, right?
I mean,
Is it a bat or is it a mouse? I think it's a mouse. She's the mouse.
no, it's
I
not a
can't even say
marmoset.
she because that's
Gender
I don't want to
conformist.
gender. It's a new world. You gotta use customs correctly. Maybe I should do like Drax and just hit the little mouse with the ball. She went flying. Shout out to whoever played that role. They nailed the drop. Cause that is horrible.
I think that was all CG.
They did that.
I think that was I think that was all CG.
It's horrible.
I could literally watch that 3 seconds on a loop forever. That is hilarious.
It's probably gonna be a gift.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
keeps giving. That
That's
is
James
horrible.
Gunn. James Gunn at his finest.
And then they start returning the favor. I mean, what else you do to the aliens? You throw rocks at them, get
Right.
them out of here. So they clearly don't have guns.
No.
The help didn't come yet. Yeah, Rocket's origin story. There's no secret about that. They're showing that, and we're going back to confront the creator. Yeah, that does look like Peter.
That's
what the
definitely
hell
Peter.
happened? Yeah, he's knocked
I
all
don't
the way
know.
out.
Whatever happened, Rocket's not too broken up about it. It's
He really is.
That doesn't even look like Nebula. Look at that
What do
face.
you mean?
That looks like
What do you
a completely different person. That doesn't look like Karen Gillan.
Are you saying Karen cannot carry Chris like this? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that this
How dare
person,
you.
this
How dare you. She
frame,
works out.
I'm not saying that she doesn't. I'm just saying that this frame makes that person not look like Karen Gillan.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they just
But
put
this-
makeup on it anyway.
As much as we will get the James
Who's the
Gunn,
hamster with?
I don't know, some person. But we're definitely gonna get the comedy stylings of James Gunn. We're gonna get the MCU action, but you can tell that this also, look at that. This is going to be a heart-wrenching movie.
Yes,
Do you-
because
do we think somebody's gonna die? Do you think we're gonna lose a
think-
Guardian?
I think we're gonna lose a few Guardians. I think we're gonna. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I think some Guardians are going to die. I definitely think Adam Warlock is going to join the team. I think we're going to see more of who's in control of the team, same like we did with Thor, because Peter is not a Celestial anymore, unless we are finding a way to reenact Peter's Celestial gene or somehow.
Mm-hmm.
He is at a disadvantage against somebody like Thor, or even more, somebody like Adam Warlock.
Right.
But it's cute to see them play, who's in charge. Plus, let's not get it twisted. Aisha from The Last Guardian is created Adam Warlock to take out the Guardians.
Right.
So he's coming, and for those who don't know, in the comics, he's a good guy, but he also has a bad side, which is the Magus, which is kind of like, if you guys seen Rick and Morty, it's pure good versus kind of like the evil side or the toxic side, and he does bad stuff. Now, I don't see him in this trailer, but I doubt that they will not allude to him by the end of the movie. they'll probably show the cocoon of where Adam was potted and came out, and they'll show some black version or gray version of him.
Yeah.
Once you know who he is, then you'll get the opposite of him. That's the way I would go with it. But this is the MCU. They do what they want with their own stuff. But I think you're going to see some Guardians die, yes. But I think setting up the next Guardians is going to be setting up them going after this negative version of Adam and him playing a key part in stopping him, whatever that looks like in Phase 6 or 7.
So you think there's going to be another Guardian? They say that this is going to be the last one.
This is not the last Guardians. This is the last Guardians with the iteration of the team that you know. Kind of like how Endgame was the end of the Avengers that you know. Tony Stark is dead. Captain America is old and on the moon. Hulk is arm was in a sling, but he's no longer even Hulk now. He's Professor Hulk. Hawkeye's retired, and then Thor's off gallivanting, not taking his responsibilities seriously as always. And then Ant-Man's there.
Black Widow's is also
But
dead.
then he's not, because he's in the quantum verse. And yes, Black Widow's dead. But there's the new Black Widow, but she works for the wrong side. That's the real question. Who's gonna make the cut for the new Avengers?
I mean, that's
I mean,
yet to be determined because we still haven't
he's
gotten all of our
not
characters
Falcon anymore.
introduced
He's
yet.
Captain. Wait, whoa! Who is left to come through?
I mean, we
We
still
got enough characters now.
yeah, but we
We're in
also
Phase 5 now.
I know we're having new movies come out that are introducing new characters.
No, we're good. The party is full. The fire marshal called and said we're at capacity.
Okay.
We got too many new guys. We need to tell a story with these guys that we have. Let us care about them, kill them off, and then introduce new guys. Because if you don't, it's gonna hurt that much more later on when they get killed off. I mean, look what Tony Stark death has done to the MCU. So now you're gonna start to kill off more Guardians of the Galaxy, 2-time Guardians of the Galaxy. They say the Galaxy twice.
Yeah.
And clearly by the name, they're gonna have to save it again in this third one. No? I mean, that's what they do. They say the Guardian. I mean the Galaxy.
Are they saving the galaxy in this one, or is it more personal?
Do you not think the High Evolutionary has the capability of destroying the galaxy?
I'm not saying that he doesn't. I'm just saying, is the galaxy in danger at the time that they're going to be at odds with the High Evolutionary?
I think once the High Evolutionary wants to do this to everybody on the planet, in any planet,
Hit him in the face with a ball?
I think they want your face exposed so anyone can hit you with a ball or a rock. This looks incredible, and I'm so
It does.
happy that we're able to get this because, not to drag up old wounds, we didn't think that we were going to get this with the relationship between James Gunn and Disney. Obviously, they're firing him and then rehiring him, but at the cost of James Gunn was like, okay. He stays so professional about it. You didn't hear him say anything. He just stayed professional about it. Then you heard he went to the competition and did some movies, and now the competition says, hey, we'll make a home for you. So this may be the last Guardians of the Galaxy that we see like this. Because clearly if they do a new one, we're not only looking at a new director, but a new team. Or maybe I say that backwards. A new team and a new director.
Do you think
has more
that anyone
In
would
Billy's shoes?
yes. Who would dare to take up the reins after James Gunn is done with Guardians of the Galaxy?
I will say this beforehand, and maybe even after how he leaves this, no one wanted to touch it. Then I can understand why, because it was left in such a obscure place. You had the Cocoon, you had Aisha, you had the Collector, you had Thanos, you had Nowhere, you had the Snap. You also have Gamora's missing. You have the team coming to end of the contracts or telling the stories. Are the Ravengers? Are we telling new stories? Where does the Guardians go? Where it was so open. It would take a crazy, wild, adventurous, creative person to pick up those reins right where James had left it. It's almost like leaving the kettle on, but you know where it's hot because it's a trick wire, and if you don't hold it at the handle right, you're probably gonna get electrocuted because this kettle's been dropped. Electric kettle, obviously, been dropped and
Obviously.
abused a little bit. Yeah, well, everybody
I
doesn't
don't
have
know
an
where
electric
you're
kettle.
going with this.
The point of what I'm saying is, hey, have you ever let somebody use your car and your car has like tricks to it, like you got to pump the brakes 3 times
Like you
to
can
make
only
you kind of slow down?
turn the key 3/4 of the way to start and not the full way, because if you turn it the full way, it stalls out.
Right. That's what I'm saying about Guardians. Nobody knows how to make Guardians. Remember, James Gunn made Guardians a household name. No one
Yeah.
was talking about a talking raccoon in a tree. They were scared to touch it. No, they didn't understand it. It took somebody like James Gunn, who was a real Guardians fan, to say, like, I got it, hold my beer, and watch me make an epic movie. And it was been always that. So now I think more people were more willing to try. But again, it's on how he leaves the ending of this. Is he going to leave it open-ended, kind of like he did with Volume 2? Or is he going to put a bow on it and say, here, Disney, no hard feelings, you can have your franchise back. I'll see you see you in 2 years when we drop our stuff.
Right. But I think that he left Volume 2 open-ended because he always had a plan for Volume 3. But I think I would imagine I would like to see this all wrapped up. Like, not to say that the characters can't appear in any future Marvel MCU franchises or any other future MCU titles, but like you said, for this iteration of the Guardians of the Galaxy, I would like to see their stories come to a satisfying conclusion.
What do you want to see? What do you want to see die?
I don't want to see any of them die. Not to say that nobody's going to die, but I don't want to see any of them die.
Drax looking kind of hurt right there.
I mean, to be honest, all of them were looking kind of hurt because Peter and Nebula were kind of off in the back, limping a little bit.
Well, we literally see Nebula holding Peter in her arms.
But in that
And
scene,
I don't know
Peter's
what
holding
world
Nebula up.
is that? Is it not vice versa?
No, I think, I don't know. I can't really tell because they're behind Gamora. He's got something in his hand. Apparently, this is probably something that they were fighting for.
It's probably that guy's leg because we know Rocket likes to take,
Just snap a leg.
Bucky's arm. Is it Bucky's arm?
No, it's
Maybe
not Bucky's arm.
Listen, the Guardians look somewhere that they look like they shouldn't be. Maybe prison. Clearly, they're outside in suits. Rocket is not there though, so I'm thinking this is a rescue mission. I'm thinking that we gotta go and save Rocket.
Do you think that? Because I'm not 100% familiar with Rocket's origin as far as the MCU is concerned. Because we're first introduced to Rocket and Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, and they both are like bounty hunters and they're going after Peter. So
That's right.
we don't get too much into Rocket's origin. We just know that he was being experimented on. So I don't know if he escaped or if the High Evolutionary was done with him and just kind of discarded him. But what I'm wondering is if he escaped and the High Evolutionary has been looking for him this entire time. Because like you say, as we can see right here, Rocket's not with them. So
This is true.
if it's a situation where the High Evolutionary has been looking for him this whole time, like you said, if he, was able to track him down, find him, because now they're prolific. They're the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're in uniform. Obviously, people know who they are. And Rocket being one of them, that's how he gets tracked down.
That's not Rocket. When they're showing that, that's the Otter lady.
What?
Is it?
That's a
There's
raccoon.
There's an otter in here.
No, I saw there's an otter, but that was a raccoon.
Oh, okay.
Well, we do see the otter later.
Okay.
But like you said, a lot of these scenes don't include Rocket. So I mean, a lot of them don't include Kraglin either.
Well, Kraglin's like that pinch hitter. Kind of pull him out when you need him for a good laugh, or.
But we saw that Kraglin was helping out in Love and Thunder when they were fighting. Kraglin was right there in the thick of it.
He was right there in the Infinity War. I mean, Endgame. Sorry, he was right there in Endgame.
Yeah.
Don't count him out. Once he gets the mastering of that arrow, it's an Arrowverse.
No. But oh God. I just saw all of like Groot's tendrils or whatever, like shooting guns, but I didn't realize he was pulling them from his like abdomen region to where it was like he was just a couple of roots down in the ab. You can see like there's like almost nothing left here because he's got it all pulled out and they're all shooting guns. Well, that is like incredible character design.
Yeah, it is. I can buy into that.
Because like it just
pulling it from that area.
It just makes sense.
Ew. It's nice. I see what you're saying. There's a gaping hole there. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. What do you think that soundtrack's gonna be like?
The soundtrack's gonna be amazing. It's just, if Guardians of the Galaxy is known for anything, it's known for the music, and it's gonna be outstanding. And we got Sylvester Stallone making an appearance. We didn't see him in the trailer, but his name is listed in the credits. So,
and Sylvester Stallone, Vin Diesel as Groot, Bradley Cooper as Rocky.
So we'll see.
Hey man, it's nothing else. James Gunn's gonna guarantee a good time. He
absolutely
has a track record of showing it's a good time, if nothing else. And if you sprinkle a little bit of MCU lore in there, and some Easter eggs, and some good story, I'm all there for it.
Yeah.
We need to stop abusing children, though.
Oh man, but let us know in the comments what you think about this trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Are you excited to see it? Is it something that you're looking forward to?
Evolutionary.
Are you getting burnt out by the MCU? Or you think they need to take a break, or they need to slow it down? Let us know your opinions. Just leave it in the comments below. But remember, if you like the video, go ahead, click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can be notified when we have new episodes that come out. If you want to get the audio version of the podcast, just search for All Things Super on any of your major podcast streaming platforms. And if you want to join in on the conversation, you can tweet at us at ATSuperPod.
And we like reading the comments.
And we like reading the comments.
Do you think they're gonna save the galaxy? Cause they got some high obstacles.
They
I thought they well clearly they killed the alien that was eating the batteries, but I guess that was his cousin,
ancillary
or
batteries. I don't know. Maybe.
because he's back, or its species is back.
It's the same, yeah, it's the same one as back.
Do they have more batteries? Is the rocket hiding batteries still?
I don't know. But we'll find
We'll
out.
find out.
May 5th,
2023.
2023.
Set your calendars.
So I'm guessing that this will be the second movie of Phase 5? Because Quantumania is the first one. And Quantumania is coming out in February, I think. So I don't think there's going to be a movie in between Quantumania and Guardians 3.
Oh, but there'll clearly be a Disney show.
Yeah, there's going to be a Disney Plus show in there somewhere.
Let's go. I want to see
We'll
the
see.
origin of the story of Rocket. I hope Rocket doesn't bite the bullet, but less expensive, the less CGI.
Get rid of
Might
all
get
of the
rid of
CG
Rocket and
characters.
Groot.
Right.
Hey, just thinking on the budget side, and you got worlds like that, somebody got to render those things.
But we'll
Which
see.
makes sense, because if you go to the Disney Guardians of the Galaxy ride, that'll just make you appreciate Rocket and Groot that much more.
That is true. And that is true. But we'll see. May 5th, 2023. We'll check it out and we'll see what it all boils down to at the end of the day for the Guardians. But thank you all so much for joining us this episode. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one.